Marty. I'm glad to be home.
A Glendora man who spent 27 years in prison is back home tonight after a judge overturns his murder conviction. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the KTLA News at 6. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Mary Beth McDade. A Superior Court judge decided Frank O'Connell's right to a fair trial was violated back in 1985.
Yeah, and that same judge granted O'Connell bail, but now prosecutors have to decide if they should retry him. Let's go to Liberty Chan. She's joining us live from Glendora now, where she caught up with O'Connell and his mom today. Hello, Liberty.
Hey there. Yeah, you can only imagine what an emotional day it has been for the O'Connells. After nearly 3 decades behind bars, Frank O'Connell was released from prison. His first stop as a free man right here in Glendora at his mom's house. As you can see, it's all dressed up with yellow ribbons and signs that say "Welcome home" and "We love you."
Thank you.
Frank O'Connell was met by friends, family, and photographers as he walked up to the front door of his mom's house in Glendora today. He handed her flowers, her favorite candy and chocolate, and told her he loved her very much.
I wanted to come home for so many years that I needed to come to the door and knock and see my mom. You know, that meant a lot to me. I've dreamt it every day of my life, you know, for the last 27 years.
In 1985, Frank O'Connell was convicted of gunning down and killing a maintenance man at a South Pasadena apartment complex. He always maintained his innocence, and last month, an LA County Superior Court judge decided that O'Connell's right to a fair trial had been violated in 1985, and the evidence used to convict him back then has now been called into question. He was released this morning on $75,000 bail. Back out here live, we actually have Frank and his mom, Rosemarie, to join us. Thank you so much for being here. First off, let's start off with the basics. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm just so full of emotions. I'm so grateful to be here, to be reunited with my mom and my family. It's been 27 years of hard work and trying to prove my innocence, and there's still a little process to go, but my emotions are so tied up in knots, and I'm just grateful to be here.
Now, Mom, how do you feel?
My emotions are just overpowering everything. I'm just so happy to have him back. It has been a long time, and I just don't want to let go of him.
Now, talk to me about some of the simple pleasures that you've missed while being locked up for 27 years.
Oh, there's so many simple pleasures. You know, food itself, not catered, you know, prison food. The simple, maybe looking at the stars tonight for the first time. Eating with a fork, drinking in a glass, or just the simple things in life that people take for granted is overwhelming to me right now. The little things like a phone and technology is all new to me.
Now, I know In-N-Out just arrived. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, I haven't had an In-N-Out in a long, long time. I'm really looking forward to that.
Lastly, one serious question. Now, this could go to retrial next month. The DA has a decision to make. And May 18th, that's when they'll decide whether or not to retry this case. How do you feel about that?
You know, I'm not worried about it. I'm innocent. There's not a man in the world more innocent than me. It's impossible. So we're ready if that's what it takes. But I'm not really worried about it. I know the truth, and I'm hoping the world knows the truth. So, you know, we're really not concerned too much right now. If they do it, they do it. If not, you know, I hope the madness comes to an end.
Well, thank you so much again, Frank and Rosemarie O'Connell, a man who has just been released after spending 27 years behind bars. That is the very latest from Glendora. I'm Liberty Chan for KTLA 5 News.
All right, Liberty, thanks for that. Let's go.
Well, after nearly 3 decades behind bars, a man who claims he was wrongfully convicted of murder is a free man. We were there for the happy and emotional reunion with his family and friends. We'll have that story for you coming up.
More on Mr. O'Connell and the murder case itself. Liberty.
Hi there. Yeah, well, you can only imagine what an emotional day it has been for the O'Connells. For 27 years, Frank O'Connell was behind bars. Well, now he's a free man. His first stop right here at his mom's house in Glendora. Take a look around. Lots of yellow ribbons, and there's signs that say "Welcome home" and also "We love you."
Thank you.
Frank O'Connell was met by friends, family, and photographers as he walked up to the front door of his mom's house in Glendora today. He handed her flowers, her favorite candy and chocolate, and told her he loved her very much.
I'm looking at her like it was 27 years ago. You know, I know the suffering she's gone through. And, you know, for me, the feeling is, you know, I almost want to apologize for something I didn't do.
In 1985, Frank O'Connell was convicted of gunning down and killing a maintenance man named Jay French at a South Pasadena apartment complex. O'Connell always maintained his innocence, and in 1999, his case was taken up by Centurion Ministries, a nonprofit organization that advocates the release of inmates it contends were wrongfully convicted.
It was the most unbelievable moment for me.
Once they got on board, you know, my hope and my dreams, I could see coming in the future. I knew it wouldn't be long. I didn't realize it was going to be 12 more years, you know, almost 13 years, but I knew it was going to happen.
Last month, an LA County Superior Court judge decided that O'Connell's right to a fair trial had been violated. The evidence used to convict him has now been called into question. Yesterday in court, his handcuffs were removed, and this morning he was released on $75,000 bail. While there's still a chance of a retrial, O'Connell says he's ready for anything. Well, back out here live, we actually have Frank and Rosemary, his mom. So what's going through your mind right now?
Oh, I'm just soaking in the love and the energy that I'm receiving from my family and friends, and trying to get acclimated to society again, enjoying every little moment, you know, cherishing all the little things, all the pictures in the house, the neighborhood. I'm just soaking up the moment, enjoying it.
Soaking up the moment. Now, Mom, I know you got really emotional when you first saw your son after 27 years. What's going on in your mind right now?
Well, right now, before I was just so overwhelmed with joy of having him back, coming to the house where he was raised. And right now, it feels like Christmas and Easter and all holidays combined, and I'm just absolutely thrilled.
Now, you spent 27 years behind bars. What did you miss most?
My family. More than anything, my family. You know, things like vehicles and phones and stuff like that are nothing. You know, the bottom line is family. Family is who you miss and love the most. And you know, I missed 27 years of those weddings and birthdays and holidays, and, you know, as did the French families with their son, you know, which was terrible. But I missed a lot.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Again, Frank O'Connell and his mom, Rosemary. Frank O'Connell released from prison after spending 27 years behind bars. Now back to you.
All right, Liberty, thank you for that. As we could tell by Liberty's shot, O'Connell and the murder case itself. Hello, Liberty.
Hey there, yeah. For 27 years, Frank O'Connell maintained his innocence, dreaming of the day that he would get out. Well, this morning, his dreams came true when he was released from the LA County Jail here in downtown LA, Tower Number 1. The victim's family is hoping for a retrial. Meantime, the DA has until May 18th to make a decision. That is the very latest from downtown LA. I'm Liberty Chan for KTLA 5 News.